Hello, dear listener. It's your friendly neighborhood editor, Hannah, just popping in to give you a couple of heads up about the audio on the episode this week. So, as you will hear, Erin and our special guest, Sarah, were recording in an outdoor location, and they didn't have headphones on. So, sometimes you'll hear the sound of like evening outdoor bugs a little bit. If you hear like a little bit of a high pitched like cicada-ish noise, that's what that is. Don't worry. You're safe. And then also sometimes you could hear me or Ben talking into their microphone basically. So just imagine that you're like out on that porch with them. It's like a nice warm evening and you're talking to Ben and me on the computer while you're sipping wine with them. And, you know, I think that'll set the right ambiance. We'll be back to normal next week. Thank you and enjoy.
Sarah gets to see how the sausage gets made. Ugh.
So wait, that's it? You just like press record at the same time?
That's right.
Goddamn right.
And then
very scientific.
We upload all of our audio files to Google Drive.
Yeah.
And that's how the sausage gets made.
Hello, and welcome to WayTooBroad, a show and tell program for really, really ridiculously excited grown-ups. I'm Hannah, and these are my usual co-hosts, Erin and Ben. Hi, Erin.
Hi, Hannah. Hi, Ben.
Hello.
And we have an unusual co-host as well today.
Oh my god.
That's amazing.
She's very special, and her name is Sarah. Hi. Sarah.
Hi, Hannah. Jesus
Wow.
I feel like that was
Sorry.
rude.
I'm sorry I invited you into this unsafe space.
You unusual co-host.
Oh my god.
I'm just being very descriptive. I don't know what the problem
You
is.
freak of a co-host.
Sarah, we're so excited to have you. I'm sorry if I made you feel unsafe.
Thank you for
I feel
coming,
fine,
Sarah.
Hannah. I'm not threatened by you. Look.
Longtime listeners will recognize Sarah from many a story, including when Hannah and I go to Savannah every year. Sarah
right.
comes along.
That's correct.
Also references my best friend Sarah, or sometimes when I mumble it, my best friend Sarah.
My best friend.
My best friend Sarah.
I do believe that some of my very favorite dreams have also been featured on the Dreamcast.
Yep.
That's right. Sarah has been on
The
both.
Sega Dreamcast?
Sarah has been on every Pod Friends podcast.
That's right.
Parfait.
Yep. We are recording from a beautiful balcony here in Charleston, South Carolina.
Where I live. On purpose.
Yeah, where Sarah lives on purpose. Unlike all the rest of us.
I don't know where you people are living.
Well, no, I kind of live where I live on accident. That's true.
Yeah.
I live
see?
where I live on
I
accident.
moved here on purpose.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
live here. I kind of live here by accident, too.
Yeah, that's true.
Do you? I thought you were in a PhD program.
Yeah, but I mean, I wouldn't live here if I wasn't in the PhD program. You know, like, I didn't want to live in Irvine.
Yeah.
Nobody wants
okay, that's
to live
fair.
in Irvine.
I'll allow it.
Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you, Your Honor.
Well, should we find out what everyone's drinking tonight?
Yes.
Miss Sarah, what are you drinking?
So I'm enjoying a lovely Malbec left by some house guests of ours a few weeks ago during our annual house party, where we pick over 100 pounds of strawberries, and in this case, over 200 pounds of strawberries because I'm a maniac.
Whoops.
And someone left it behind. I have no idea, to whom I owe the gratitude, but I'm thankful because it's delish.
I love a Malbec.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's nice and spicy.
Yeah. Erin, is that what you're drinking?
That's what
too?
I'm drinking too.
I can see her wine glass.
Sarah and I are sharing obsessions and drinks. I have my own drink though.
I mean, like, we're not
Cheers.
sharing, like, actual drinks.
Yeah, see, that was the sound of two drinks clinking.
Just to be clear,
proof.
we are having two separate glasses
Yes.
of the same wine.
It's delicious.
It is really
You're
tasty.
sharing an obsession and a bottle of wine.
Yep.
Hopefully not the whole bottle.
Not the whole bottle.
We got plans.
That's a little bit of foreshadowing to our obsession, but not the whole bottle. Just sips.
Wow.
Yep.
Although I probably This is like my third glass. I don't know.
But you took it all in sips, so.
Yeah. Tiny sips. Ooh. Who's next? What are they drinking?
Me, I am.
What are you drinking?
I have 2 drinks. I have my standard homemade seltzer.
Nice. Oh, that's crisp.
Oh, wow.
Not as crisp as last week, I think.
Yeah.
Listeners, let us know.
Go to the Instagram for the crispometer. That's not. I'm not going to make that.
Don't promise that.
Why would that be an Instagram account?
I feel like it might be.
Wait, why Instagram? Is that your platform for crisp?
Well, it's more visual. I don't know. Like,
Yeah.
there's not really. I feel like actually, if we did it on like Instagram stories, we could have people like actually vote on
Oh,
it.
that's true.
But
Yeah, my son did that whole, like, sock thing, where they had the whole sock competition. People submitted pairs of socks, like, all your pineapple, or, like, hot dog socks, or, like, all these different socks, and then, like, people voted on them.
I think that could be a thing. We could, like, make a visual of the crispness and then do a vote.
Absolutely.
Wait, what was the sock thing? People
It's
voted
socks.
on
It's socks. He was like, it's sock wars, and people, like, sent him pictures of the socks that they were wearing, and I have, like, you know, some strawberry socks and some, like, whale socks, and
I have socks with my cat's face on them.
your own cat's face?
Yeah.
You had them made?
That's pretty dope. They're
My
actually...
girlfriend's mom did for Christmas. We both had a different pair of socks with our own cat's face on it.
You misunderstand him. He has his socks made out of his cat's face.
Oh, no.
no,
Oh, God.
I'm sorry. That was morbid. I'm so sorry.
Hilarious.
That was funny.
horrible.
I mean, people have their cats cloned.
What's your second drink there, Hannah?
My second drink is a lemon and tea.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
That's a
Still
good
haven't
one.
had that yet.
That's a good one.
Shit. Yeah.
Where do you
it's a good
guys
one.
get your Spindrift?
Anywhere, everywhere.
Wow, okay.
Well, that's not true.
I mean, we have different grocery stores here at the grocery store. Or at Costco. You know that.
My Costco doesn't have it anymore.
What happened?
I don't know.
Is that like an infection that's starting
It just
from the
happens
west?
at Costco.
It could be I haven't been to my local Costco recently. Oh, no.
They had a falling out.
Oh.
Also, that one was only like the basic flavors.
Yeah, that's true. They drifted apart. Maybe...
Nice.
I think
They
any...
spun out.
maybe a Target. Try Target.
Target has
Okay,
them.
I'll check. I'll look
Yeah.
around my Target.
I didn't
Target
realize
has
we'd be dipping in a Spindrift Corner. It's exciting.
Yeah. Welcome to Spindrift Corner. Corner. I said that real weird.
Corner.
Corner.
Spindrift is like the only seltzer type beverage that I can justify buying anymore because it's like not totally seltzer. And now that we have this
Oh, yeah.
like soda stream, like I feel like
Oh, sure.
I'm wasteful
Yeah.
if I buy like a flavored like seltzer.
Yeah. Interesting.
So-
Like you're betraying the infrastructure you built for yourself.
Right.
Right.
Yeah.
I'm trying to save money on seltzer and then I'm going and buying seltzer. So
I have a queue. How are the essences for your seltzers? How are those? Because it's like...
I don't use them.
Oh, okay.
Oh, you're just drinking plain seltzer with your seltzer maker.
Yeah.
Wait, then why can't you justify buying flavored
I feel
seltzer?
like you can justify it now.
Yeah, same. 3 against 1.
What? Well,
Treat yourself.
You're wrong, Hannah. No, Hannah, stop. You're wrong.
I didn't anticipate this kind of atmosphere this week.
But, like, aggressively supportive, is that what you mean?
Yeah, buy seltzers, Hannah.
I don't know. I like plain seltzer. I'd actually been like getting into plain seltzer before I got the Spindrift, so I'm happy with
I like
it.
plain. So, cause it's like when my parents got a soda stream back in the day.
Spindrift.
A Spindrift.
Spindrift. One Spindrift. One single thing.
Back in the day when they got a Spindrift.
That's how they used to come. Just a single one.
Oh, the world we live in now. Where a boy can go into Target and buy 8. So,
My package is 8.
they come in 8 packs. So, okay, well, when my parents had a soda stream, the essences were all like artificially sweetened. They weren't like
Yeah.
that, essence. So I was wondering if the technology has improved.
Well, here's the thing. I don't know if Spindrift's technology has improved, but what I do sometimes.
You mean soda
Hi,
stream?
Como.
You mean soda streams?
What? Oh yeah, SodaStream. Yeah, I don't know if This is gonna be so bad. I don't know if SodaStream's technology has improved, but there is like an entire section at the grocery store now that's just like things to put into water to make it flavored. So I bought like a what's it called? Like a watermelon something one of those, and I spray that in sometimes. Watermelon lemonade.
But is it sweetened at all? Artificially or not? Okay.
No. Well, maybe artificially. Okay. I don't know. I don't use it very much.
Okay.
Well, you like aspartame?
Aspartame? Is that not? That's not how you say it?
I don't know.
Well, nice.
Cool. Yeah. So that's what I got. Sorry, I can't be more informative about. I don't even remember which is which. SodaStream.
Okay. One of those.
Okay.
Seltzers on seltzers.
Yeah. Yeah. I love bubbly, water-based things. It's Baby Ben. What are you drinking?
Baby.
Regular old non-bubbly water with some icy cubes.
Nice.
And you're almost done.
Perfect.
That's a sad sight
And
to
almost
see.
done. The classic.
It's a sad sight to see.
It is, but it is a classic.
It is classic.
Mhm.
It's classic sadness
Yeah.
of a sight to see.
Okay, do you want to hear my Game of Thrones joke?
Yes.
Yes.
Oh God, yes.
Okay.
We won't get it. Sarah and I don't watch Game of Thrones, but I'm going to try.
But like, you know,
It's a pretty basic joke. I don't know how.
I've been
like,
on
this
Twitter.
Listen, I'm just going to do it, and you guys can. If
Okay.
you don't get it, that's fine.
Great.
I'm not going to be offended. Okay. So normally, I would be going first this week, but I decided that it was time to break the wheel of our system of succession by putting Erin and Sarah first, and then I just swapped Ben and me in the
Oh, nice.
thing, which I think means that going forward, Erin,
Yes.
you will be able to go after Ben.
Wow. That's
Yeah.
exciting.
Oh.
Thank you, Sarah,
Yeah.
for being here today. Thank you, Hannah, for breaking the system.
Thanks, Hannah. It's like when you don't
Hannah,
take cards in Scum.
In what world would someone who doesn't watch Game of Thrones get that joke?
I don't understand it.
Someone who doesn't watch Game of Thrones but is on Twitter too much.
Yeah.
And is like, you know.
Did you
gets
understand it?
Yeah. Well, I read.
Okay.
Oh, I did read too much of the books.
Oh, no.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So did she talk about breaking the wheel in the books?
Who's she?
Daenerys.
Well, Yeah.
Okay. Well, I don't know because it was a long time ago, way before they actually made the TV show. But I do know that breaking the wheel is the thing. Yeah.
And similarly to the way Game of Thrones broke the wheel, this is a small, incremental, largely insignificant change.
Right.
Is that funny because it's not true for Game of Thrones?
I mean,
It's like a shielded spoiler.
Okay. I think I
Yeah.
know what the whole spoiler is.
I don't think you do.
Oh, okay. Okay, I guess I don't. So was the finale as bad as you were anticipating?
Ben,
It was
I want to know your
fine.
thoughts on the finale.
I think that I feel like it was better than I thought it would be, but I didn't think it would be that good. And I think that the whole last season felt kind of rushed and not as well written as the rest of the show, and kind of felt like for the corner they pushed themselves in, that was maybe the best that the finale could have been, if that makes sense. But and I can't really explain what I mean by that more without spoiling.
Did you sign the petition to have them
No,
redo
God,
the
no.
whole last
It's the
season?
dumbest shit I've ever heard in my life.
No.
It's literally the stupidest shit.
That's like
Like-
not how anything works.
No,
not how
it's
it works.
not.
It's like
It's so
Control
dumb.
Z.
I don't want HBO to spend another $100 million.
Wow.
on
Like,
another
we can't get another
goddamn
season
Game
of
Thrones.
Firefly, you assholes.
Yeah.
We're
Yeah,
definitely
for
not getting
real.
a different season of
I would
Game of
sign that
Thrones.
petition.
Yeah, me too.
You got your last season, you bitches.
Yeah, it's fucking dumb.
Wow.
Yeah. I don't know. It felt like they were trying to wrap everything up, and the things that they bothered to wrap up, I just didn't like. I either hated how they had gone, like the point they'd already gotten to, or I
Yeah.
just like didn't care about them, or I didn't feel like the things they did made any sense. Like
Yeah.
I just, I still have many questions, and like,
On the
I don't
other
know, there's gonna
hand,
be-
unlike the books, they wrapped it up.
well, the books are still. I mean, I want to read the books, but only after the last one comes out.
The last 2 come out.
Well,
when
I
is
mean,
that
after
gonna
they're
be?
all out.
Yeah, I know, but people have been waiting
will
for
they,
like the
though?
next one for a long ass time.
I just wonder if like
Kylie is like convinced that he's never going to finish them.
Yeah,
He's
me
just
too.
going to die
Kylie and I are like
because he's like 70 and not.
Yeah.
in
he's like
great health.
100% not going to finish both of those books.
Yeah, it's already been like almost 10 years for the what sixth,
Has it
seventh
been
one?
that long?
I believe
Man.
there are 5 out right now, right? 5 or 6? Are there 6? I don't remember.
I don't
However many. The last one I believe came out in 2011.
Sarah, did you like the ones you read back in the day?
No. Well, I mean, I must have because I read almost 4,000 pages of it. That was definitely my max intake because I felt really frustrated by them at that point and was starting to think that he didn't have a point or an ending.
So he's been wasting people's time for like a really long time.
So I probably, I mean, what has he been doing all this time? He got a bunch of money. Now what's he doing?
I guess he's been working on Game of Thrones, the show. Does he write for the show or?
No.
No.
No,
No, he doesn't.
he just got all the money.
He gave them a list. This is what I keep hearing. He once they got past where the books had gotten to, he gave them a bulleted list of like the end points. Like these are the things where these are the points you have to end on essentially. And that's part of why people think the writing was so shitty and forced in some places is because where in the books where he may have had something in mind of how he got to certain things, they didn't necessarily have those same ideas. They just had like his list.
So they just
Well,
took
he
you
also-
straight there without any.
Yeah, they just
Justification.
jumped right to there. They were like, well, I
And
guess
even-
this is happening now.
By like season 3 or 4, the show had already pretty significantly diverged from the books in a lot of ways.
Right. So maybe there
So,
wasn't
like,
even a good way to get to where he's
To
going
converge
with
back
this.
to where they were. Yeah.
Yeah.
I read an interesting thread that was about how there are like 2 kinds of writers. There are like, they call them pantsers and plotters. And pantsers are like people that write by the seat of their pants that like basically they write characters, they don't write plots. And like plotters are people who like meticulously plan out everything that's going to happen first and then use their characters to get to plot points. And how George R.R. Martin is like a hardcore pantser.
Yeah.
Like, it's basically
That describes my experience of reading the book.
and that's part of why people like the book so much is because the characters are like so fleshed out because he's like just creating them kind of as he goes and they're like making realistic decisions as the characters. They're not making decisions forced to a plot point. And that's how the show had been up until this season until they kind of, this is the thread I read. I kind of agreed with. It felt like they kind of switched approach all of a sudden to having to get to certain ending plot points.
Oh.
And it made it feel like these super fleshed out, detailed characters were making decisions totally uncharacteristic for them. That's what a lot of people were feeling, I think, was that change in approach.
Wow.
Yeah.
It's a lot of money to fuck it up.
Yeah.
Saying
Yeah,
he's a
a lot of
hardcore pantser makes it sound like he's one of those people who like runs up behind people and pulls their pants down.
Yeah. Like,
That is how
I
it
don't
feels
know
reading the
about-
books.
Maybe that's how he spent his last 10 years.
Pantsing
Pantsing the
people.
world.
Hardcore pantser.
I believe it.
Yeah. Like, I don't know which
Right.
approach is right, but like the plotters definitely got a better name.
Yeah.
That's right.
Any other upfront stuff?
Yeah, I checked out We've Always Lived in the Castle from my local lending library.
Are you reading it?
I'm reading it. It's a good thing that I got it from my library because my mom read the ebook. So I'm glad I checked it out and I'm happy to report the cover is not creepy. The only copy that was available, Sarah, was that it looked like they were going to give me, it had a really creepy cover. Not spooky
Ooh.
cover, but I'm reading the book.
But it's a spooky
Exciting.
book.
Spooky book.
Yeah.
Yeah. Not so far, but I'm not very far. If you know what I mean.
Have you read it, Sarah?
No, absolutely not.
I mean, it's not like, I don't know. I didn't find it scary, really, but spooky, yeah.
Have you guys heard of Los Espookies?
Who? What?
Excuse you?
Los Espookies?
Oh God, what is that?
It's a new show on HBO. And remember that video I showed you on Twitter of that woman, that comedian Ana Fabrega, going, yeah, I'm making beans.
Yeah.
She created a new HBO show with Fred Armisen that's coming out in June.
Hold on, I gotta show Sarah that video real quick. I feel like this is a
Okay.
really good use of time.
It's so good.
It's
it's
really
like my
short
favorite
and very, very worthwhile. How long ago is that? That was the cover that it looked like was going to be the only. But you saw the cover.
But like, it's still the same book inside.
Yeah. Okay, that was Ben's point.
It's like appropriate to the cover.
Okay, hold on. Quiet on set.
Yeah, making beans.
Let's do it again. So stop freaking asking me.
Stop freaking asking me.
She's making 2 pots of beans. Yeah.
So I just thought she was like a funny Twitter person, and then the other day she posted a trailer for her new goddamn HBO show she created with Fred Armisen, and it looks really funny.
To the yes.
God bless. Is it just if you're making beans?
I would watch it.
And that was why everyone was asking. Stop asking.
It seems like it's a show that's like about. It's half of it seems to be in Spanish, and it's like about like a group of people who, as like a job, create spooky experiences for people.
Oh,
it looks really interesting.
that sounds fun.
It does sound fun, actually.
It looks really weird. You should just watch the trailer.
Cool. What's it called?
Los Espookies.
That's right. That's making more sense now. Well, great. I don't think I have any more upfronts. Do you have any upfronts?
No. I'm good.
Any Outbacks?
Any Outback Steakhouse?
I mean, we're on the balcony.
I think about Outback Steakhouse a lot.
Do you? What do you think about it?
I think about one time I went there and I had their walkabout soup, and I really liked it.
What is walkabout soup?
I don't know what's in it. It had a unique flavor.
I kind of legit miss going to the Outback.
Yeah.
Maybe like
blooming onion.
grew out of it, but like I don't know that I really did.
Let's go sometime.
We should go.
Let's not tell anybody.
Do you know what else I kind of miss? Do they have, I know this is like so lame, they have unlimited salad and like breadsticks at like the Olive Garden.
Yeah.
They do. You could go and you could just get like a salad and breadsticks.
Yeah. I would less be into going there, but let's go to Outback sometime.
It's just like buttery garlicky bread.
though.
They are. Thank you, Hannah. Thank you for coming with me.
Okay, plan. I'll go with you to
guys can
Outback.
go to Outback,
Steakhouse.
yeah.
You go with Hannah to Olive Garden. We won't tell anybody.
We were telling Look, we would have a grand time.
Why does it have to be a secret?
Because it's, you know.
Well, I don't know. Because it's on the podcast now. I don't know.
Because I might be met by fans.
I don't know. Like, one time Molly and I went to Cracker Barrel, and like,
When did you go to Cracker
we
Barrel?
enjoyed it. It was our secret.
When did you go?
We bought a
Don't tell
candle.
anybody.
Oh my god.
We bought a candle. We ate brunch. It was nice.
You play the little like peg games
Of
of the like.
course.
Yeah.
It was nice.
The food is terrible.
We were on the road.
Objectively at Cracker Barrel.
It was. Okay,
Yeah.
I'm sorry. That was an Outback.
No, we used to go to Cracker Barrel on like every road trip, and I've never had a meal that I really enjoyed
Yes.
there. But we still go
All of our
sometimes.
generation
Yeah,
has.
clean bathrooms, nice candles.
Yeah,
Purchase.
yeah. I buy
So-
candy
Loved getting the
sometimes.
candy in the store
Yeah,
after. We always
candy
got
candle.
candy in a little general store.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Played with those weird toys that they always have, like that weasel that's attached to a ball that just runs around a little
Yeah.
pen.
Actually, yes. Actually, that is actually super cool. I
Yeah.
actually like that a lot.
Yeah. Aw. Well, great. It's a plan. All right, you're going to Cracker Barrel with Ben.
Never going to Cracker Barrel. I live in Charleston.
All right, Hannah, you and Ben go to Cracker Barrel. Me and
I don't know if they
you.
have Cracker Barrel on
I'm
the
like
West Coast.
farther from Ben than you guys are.
Do you know what's interesting is that I lived in my house for a whole year before I realized there is a Cracker Barrel like extremely close to our house, and it's like tucked away. Didn't realize it until one day I like looked over. And I kind of did a double take, and I was like, "There's a whole entire Cracker Barrel like right here."
They're not
You can
small.
see it from your window.
Yeah, it's like next door. It's the next door neighbors are Cracker Barrels.
That's their name.
They have nice candles,
It's on their mailbox.
candles.
All right, cool. Then, one little thing. I actually did finish We've Always Lived in the Castle from the audiobook version.
Oh,
And that had the creepy art, the same as the one that you thought you would.
Yeah.
yep.
So I had to look at it.
Have you
Not
started?
too much because I was driving.
Have you started any of the Radcliffe books yet?
Yeah, I started the one that you read the synopsis for on the last episode.
Oh, nice, cool. Keep me abreast of how it is. The lesbian romance book. I will say I finished the book I was had started last week, and I actually really liked it. I really, really liked it. Like, more than, like, I kind of, was a little bit down on them. But I just, thought it was a really nice book.
Okay.
That's all.
I mean, the writing seems good.
Okay, you're allowed to think that.
Yeah. That's all. Please respect my opinions about Outback Steakhouse and these books. Thank you.
Don't tell anyone.
But it'll be our secret.
Your glasses look filthy, but that's none of my business.
It's true. It's absolutely, positively true. I've been wearing my contacts all day, so this is like yesterday's glasses.
Still got yesterday all over them.
Yeah, it really does. And I drove down to Charleston yesterday. All right, we have to pop in. We simply have to.
All right, let's pop in.
What's your thing? What's your obsession?
Erin and Sarah, or rather, Sarah and Erin are first this week.
Sarin.
Sarin.
Isn't that a gas?
Era.
Yes, it is.
It's poisonous, I think.
Wow.
What's era? Is that anything?
We're kind
Let's
of a
hope
poisonous gas when we get together. But in a good way, in a powerful way.
Is there a poisonous gas that's good?
It depends on your perspective.
What a question.
What are you using it for? Okay.
All right, that's right.
What's your obsession, Sarah?
Our obsession is water sports, paddle sports, specifically stand-up paddleboard sports and surfing sports. Surfing, paddleboard, stand-up sports.
Here's a fun fact
sports.
I learned today. Sarah loves the word sport. It's true.
It's a great word. Say the word sports and prove me wrong. It's a fun word to say. So, the Charleston County Parks and Recreation Department, organization. It's our own Parks and Rec. Don't worry about it. And they have all these really wonderful classes and courses that you can take. And I have taken a sea kayak surfing class, and I have taken a stand-up paddleboard marsh tour class, and I have taken a bird walk class, and I've taken a
where you learn to walk like a bird.
No, I just walked around looking for birds. It was so great.
Oh God, I love that you thought that was so funny. You couldn't not start laughing as you said it.
I thought I was so clever.
They're really fast birds. I don't know that I can walk that fast.
Bird walk lesson.
I've been on a 5K and smoked by a bird. Look.
Yeah, they're fast.
They're really fast.
Not when they're walking.
No, this bird was
when
walking.
They're walking. Oh.
I was walking the 5K and the bird was walking faster than me.
Okay.
Okay. And I've also done...
Wait, had you taken the lesson yet?
Not from the Charleston County Parks and Rec. Look, this is my point. So we are taking we are doing the Dawn Patrol adult stand-up paddleboard surfing course. It is from 6:30 to 8 in the morning. It is 2 bridges away, 2 rivers away. So it's across the peninsula and on the other side. It's at Folly Beach. And, it's a beautiful morning. We did, a bunch of instruction about safety and some rambling conversation about that. And then we got to do a little bit of body surfing where I learned that I'm doing it all wrong my whole life. And, then we actually got on the boards, and I caught 2 little waves, and Erin fell off a lot.
I fell off. So I was saying I didn't surf today. I fell off a lot into the surf. But in my defense, it was my first time on a paddleboard.
Extremely first time on your paddleboard, and I have been on paddleboards way more than that.
And I have not learned how to walk like a bird.
They're extremely fast. You cannot actually.
It's crucial. So this class is, I'm down in Charleston for the whole week, and this class is, today's Tuesday, and it's, the rest of the week, through Friday morning, so hopefully we'll get a lot more surf time. We're calling it Adult Summer Camp because it's we're doing a fun summer camp activity, but we're both working a full work week.
Working the full day.
So it's kind of that's the adult part of it, and that's really fun.
But tomorrow we're gonna have a nice lunch. We have lunch plans.
We got delivery poke today.
Yeah, I mean, I think and then Friday we've got cane plans.
Yeah, we're gonna go out on the Charleston town. So it's a nice, proper, fun adult summer camp. And I've just been looking forward to this we planned this in March. Yeah. And so I've just been totally looking forward to it. And
I just live here. This is my normal life.
Yeah.
And Erin's just enjoying it.
I'm just catching her wave.
That's right.
So that's topical. That's a topical joke.
My initials are SEA, so you caught the C wave.
That's right. That's exactly what's happening. So anyway.
So check out your local Parks and Rec and see what's
probably going to be disappointing in contrast to the Charleston Parks and Rec
department. I don't know that that's true.
You're
because
right.
I loved all the Parks and Rec stuff that the Chapel Hill Carrboro place was doing.
That's true.
And I bet Durham Parks and Rec is
I
actually doing
haven't actually
really
looked
fun stuff.
into it.
You don't know what Durham Parks and Rec is doing? On the Eno River? You have no idea?
I really don't. I should look into that.
I am embarrassed.
I know. I'm embarrassed all of a sudden.
You guys, check out your local Parks and Rec.
Yeah, I will.
Okay.
I feel called to action in a good way.
You guys have all seen Parks and Rec.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like that in real life. That's a documentary series.
We were kind of having a little bit of that experience this morning. Like,
Yes.
There was a lot of, like, talking when I wanted to be, like, in the water. But it was fun. It was good. Learned a lot. So anyway.
Was today the first day or was yesterday the first?
Today.
Today.
Yeah,
Cool.
it was 4 days.
I was really sleepy at like 11, and then I rallied.
Yeah.
Is the water really cold still?
No, it's actually not bad.
Mm-mm.
Oh.
It's wonderful.
Yeah, it was actually really nice.
It was really nice.
I didn't feel cold at all.
The wind was too brisk, but
It was 12 knots, so you know how that is. They actually said that, and I was like, I know about knots.
I do.
What is it? What is a knot? Of wind?
A nautical mile per hour.
Yeah. So, and I don't know what the conversion is, but I do know that at 10 knots, it's uncomfortable at the beach. So, at like any higher than that, and there's a small craft advisory, and you are a small craft.
Okay. Like, rude.
Not you specifically, but one.
Your paddle
one
board.
is a small craft.
Okay. Gotcha.
Right, on a paddleboard, on a bike,
Yeah. Gotcha.
on an errand. I don't know.
10-4. 10-4.
So
A
what time
nautical
is the
mile
class?
is just an arbitrary distance.
What?
Wait, a nautical mile is 2,025 yards, which is about 1.15 miles.
Yeah, it's pretty.
I mean, a
arbitrary.
mile is also an arbitrary distance.
Oh,
All
snapping.
distance is arbitrary.
Yeah,
Correct.
I guess. We should be using the metric system anyway.
Yeah.
Totally. It's not arbitrary.
Well, it still is, kind of, but
Yeah. Wait, so what time is this class?
It's at 6:30 in the morning.
And it's
Until
about
when?
8 a.m.
how long does it take to get to the beach that it's at?
At least 30
Like
minutes.
30 minutes. It's not bad.
Wow. So you just come home and get straight to work.
Yeah, pretty much. My, like, coworkers could not, like, wrap their head around this. They were like, I was like, I'll be working.
I'm having trouble wracking my head
I was
around
like,
it, to be honest.
I'll be working a full work day, normal hours.
Well, what time do you guys get to work?
8:30.
Like 10.
Okay, so I'm at home at 8:30 and I'm online by 9.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you're all salty.
Yeah, but you've
I'm
just
always
surfed
salty,
for
Hannah.
2 hours.
So I'm like a total morning person. I've been kind of keeping it a little bit of a secret, but I'm like a full-blown morning person at
Why
this
were you
time.
doing this? Nobody believes that this is a
know.
secret.
I don't know.
Erin just doesn't like to tell people about
Anyone
things.
anything.
The things they already know about.
Okay, I've been waking up at 5 a.m. every day and go to Outback Steakhouse, okay? Is that what you want to hear?
And then Cracker Barrel right after.
Yeah.
Sunrise and a steak.
That's right. Anyway, so it's no problem for me, but I enjoy it. I just love it. I love it. I love it. This is why I love the morning. This is exactly the reason why I love the morning, because it's like, no one wants that time. Like, our work is not going to ping us. Our spouses, our children, no one wants that time. It's like purely yours, because like nobody's awake to want it.
Because it's junk time.
It's beautiful time. It's soft. It's so soft and delicate.
You're a junk time person. How does that feel?
It's so soft and
This is
delicate.
why.
You can wake
This
up
is why she didn't
and
want to tell
surf
us.
in the beautiful morning. I love the morning. It's beautiful. My obsession is the morning.
As long as we don't get, as long as we don't have any shark encounters.
Yeah,
I'm
the
good.
sharks also like the morning. That
Look,
is a
here's
little
what's
bit
up.
of a concern.
Sharks are morning people.
Not people, but they're morning sharks.
You don't. Why do you get to determine who's people?
That's true. Touche. I think etymology gets to determine that. Is that right?
I mean,
Etymology? Like the origin of words?
Right. Gets to determine what people are.
Or entomology, like the study of bugs.
Both of those. Both. Both.
What's the etymology of entomology?
So anyway, stand-up surfing class, which is also abbreviated as SUP surfing, so that's
Sup.
also been fun.
sup?
SUP. So you know it's SUP with us.
Nice.
The end.
I really wish I could be a morning person. I do understand the appeal, despite my protestations.
Waking up early.
I just hate it so much.
Well, that's the thing. It was like, I've always felt like I'm a morning person trapped in a person who can't wake up in the morning's body. But once I'm awake, I love it. So
how did you just start forcing yourself to do it?
Yeah.
Having a job that forces you to get up very early also is helpful.
Yeah, that's true. I used to work really early in the morning, so I kind of
that was
kicked.
Yeah. Developing a habit is hard. Once you develop the habit, then you can fall back on it.
Exactly, yeah.
And I think the important thing that we've learned here today is that you should be using your job to your advantage and not just the other way around.
Yes, actually, that's very true. If I didn't work from home, I would not be able to do this.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Right, and you did that on purpose.
Did that on purpose.
Yep.
Yeah.
Just like I live here on purpose.
Exactly. Seizing the moment.
Yeah. Just like I just changed jobs so that I could get up later.
Yeah.
And that's not the only reason, but that was a main reason.
And I want to say, I don't think everybody should be a morning person at all. I just...
Because then they
that
would
would
be
defeat
on
the
the beach when
purpose.
I'm there.
Yeah. That would defeat the
And,
purpose.
messing up my
Absolutely.
shit.
Doesn't everybody would want my morning time. I think...
Your junk time.
My junk time.
Wow, this is taken on an entirely different meaning.
Oh, okay. I know where Sarah's head's at.
Yeah.
Anywho. Who's next? Hannah's next.
Yeah. Okay.
Hannah, what you got?
What you got, girl?
So, we were talking about last minute obsessions.
Yeah.
We just came up with. Okay, this obsession I only found out existed about 15 minutes before we started
What is it?
Wow.
recording. It's a video. It's actually a series of videos. I don't know how many because I just found it.
Okay.
But I'm going to actually send you guys a link to this video. And then any narrating that anyone would like to do while you're watching it, please feel free to do that. It's not very long.
Oh,
it's
man.
only 5
Does
minutes
that say
long.
otters? Oh
It
my
does.
god.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Okay, this is a video of dogs playing with otters.
It's just one otter. I don't
Oh
know
my
why
god,
it
this
says
otter's
it's
like
otters.
popping up and being like, hey.
Oh my god, these dogs are so cute. This is like a chocolate lab. I love
Oh my god, he's like all the way up. He's like, nope, psych, I'm not there.
Their names are Sugar and Spice, the dogs.
Oh my god, what's the otter's name though?
The otter is, a wild otter.
Is he
His name's probably
snapping at him?
Well, I think he's
That's a
he's
dolphin
like
noise.
doing the muzzle punch.
Huh?
One of the Sugar and Spices is doing a little muzzle punch at the otter.
What does that mean?
Oh, kind of bumping you with his nose.
Oh, okay. Is it good when they do that?
Well, it can be good or bad, I think.
Okay.
But I mean, the lab is extremely interested in the otter, and the otter is way too fast. So I feel like the otter is in a safe zone, like the water.
Yeah, so when I first started watching this video, I was like, okay, I don't know if this otter is does it feel trapped at all? It doesn't really seem like it does because it keeps on coming back.
Yeah,
I was
right.
like,
It could go away.
It could go away, right? And some things I've learned since I watched this video is that there are a series of these. This is a guy and his 2 dogs, and they live in Alaska.
Oh,
And
Alaska.
this is the boat dock where he keeps his boat. And this otter is around all the time.
Oh wow.
And yeah, and they're playing all the time. But this
the
is
otter
the
is just
most
rubbing
popular
himself on the pillar of the dock.
That's
He's
so
hanging out.
freaking
He's not
cute.
trapped.
It's so cute. He's not trapped.
No, he keeps getting up and having the dog chase him into the water.
Oh my
No.
god, he and he's letting the dog smell his bum. That's
Yeah.
very dog-like.
How does he know? How does the otter
How
know?
does he know?
Maybe
I don't
otters
know.
do that too.
I love otters now. I'm in love with otters. I'm in love with dogs
Yes.
playing with otters. I'm just fully obsessed with this video I just found.
Oh my god, can I tell you an amazing otter fact?
Yeah.
It's not an otter fact, it's an Erin fact about otters.
Okay.
I took this geology. I love otters also. I've always been obsessed with otters. Whenever I was in grade school, I always did my reports on otters. And when I was in college, I took a geology class, and I was noticing for the final project, my professor, the grading scale, it was 70% about this, that, it was the percentage, breaking down by percentages. And I noticed that none of the percentages had anything to do with geological content. And so I was like, hey, if I meet all of the criteria, but my paper's on otters, I feel like it could technically pass.
Uh-huh.
I know.
And she was like, I guess you're right. And so I got an A in the geology class and wrote my final paper on otters.
Wow.
And had a whole, like, page of, like, otter pictures.
Oh my god.
Wow, that's amazing.
Do they really have a pocket for their favorite rock?
I don't know that.
Why did you research them and not know that?
I don't know.
Because then you could have had a geology tie-in.
That's true.
Okay,
I read
folks,
this.
we're about to get to the best part of this video.
Okay. I feel like
Okay.
we paused it and, well, we did.
Okay,
pause it.
around
What timestamp is the...
Which one?
almost there.
3:15.
3:15. Let
We
me.
can scrub.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm scrubbing.
Oh my god, this otter is totally playing with them.
Oh my god.
Oh, the otter's rolling on its back. Why? It's so
Because it
sweet.
wants to play.
I like
my
how the black
God.
dog isn't as into it.
Yeah, the black dog is kind of like, I don't know.
Okay.
What?
That
So
was so nice.
he finally gets the dogs to come, and then the otter comes too. He comes with them.
What's the timestamp there?
I'm looking. Okay, go to like 4.
Oh wow, the
4:18.
lab is like totally letting the otter sniff him. They are sniffing like dogs. This otter is a dog.
This otter's a dog. Okay,
This
here we
otter's
go.
a water dog.
Oh my god.
4:30.
All right, kids.
Oh my god, it's so
Oh my
cute.
god, he's
Hannah.
coming.
Oh my
It like
god.
rolls on its back.
Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god! Okay, wait! You have to take the otter home.
It's your otter now.
Are
That's
you
your
really
otter
gonna-
now.
But you have to bring the dogs back every single day so they can play.
This is
Well,
so
that's
nice.
the good news about this that I now know this is a series is that like they are friends. They play all the time.
That is so
So-
nice.
That is so nice.
Oh, he's gonna lick him. Oh, he's gonna lick him.
Yeah, he like there's other videos where he like jumps onto the boat with them and like plays from there. Like he's like full on their best friend.
Oh my god, I love this so much, Hannah.
Yeah,
Hannah, this
Yeah.
is my favorite thing I've ever seen in my life.
It's like two of our favorite things, dogs and otters.
What? And the water and everything.
Otters are so graceful, like how he's kind of flopping around on this rail, like you or I would fall off, but like this
Yeah.
otter's like got
Yeah.
it.
Yeah.
He's got such big hands and
This
paws.
otter
I
is
like how
also.
he like periodically just like rubs himself.
I think
on the
he's
ground.
scenting.
Is he?
I think so.
He does that in other videos too. I think you're probably right, but I also think it's like another like come play with me kind of move because he does it like there's this other video where like they're on the boat and he's outside the boat and he's like trying to get them to come over.
He's also probably like, why aren't these otters getting in the water with me?
Honestly.
Why aren't these giant otters swimming with me? Yeah.
That's amazing.
Why aren't the labs swimming? Because labs are huge water dogs.
I don't know.
Have they learned not to get off the dock?
Maybe.
Maybe.
Yeah, maybe it's
Highly
not
I
safe.
trained
wonder
dogs.
how cold the water is.
They're
Oh,
pretty
that's true.
obedient, you know,
And-
considering.
And it's probably not safe for them to swim like right by the boats and stuff.
Yeah.
So
Mm-hmm.
Highly trainable dogs. Love it.
wow.
Yeah, I like a lab. I would like to have a lab one day. So
Like
that's
a
mine.
laboratory.
That's the whole, yeah, like a
Wow,
laboratory.
great obsession.
Thanks.
This is beautiful. This is a beautiful
I love it.
obsession,
Thank
Hannah.
you so much.
Yeah, so I'll put that link for the listener.
You ought to watch it.
I will probably shorten that a little bit so that you're not just hearing us react, but I'll leave some of it in so you understand how delightful it is. And then I will put a link in the description for the episode, and I'll also put it on Twitter. Unlike this week when I did no tweeting at all about the episode.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Who needs it?
Who needs it?
Who needs tweets?
So that's my whole thing. Everybody watch that video.
Great.
And all the rest of them. They're all
Thank
great.
you so much. What a gift. I love it.
You're welcome. Hey, Ben.
Ben.
What's your
Hello.
obsession?
Baby. The babyest.
I'm torn between two.
I
Okay.
like that. Some drama.
One of them I've kind of already talked about, I think, so I'm just going to do the other one.
Okay.
Oh, not so
And
much
you'll never
drama.
know what it was.
It'll be our secret.
My secret.
Outback.
It's Outback.
Mine is a show that I actually watched a while ago, and I hope I've never talked about it on the show. You know what? I'm actually going to do a quick look at the topic index and make sure I haven't talked about it before.
Look at that.
The WayTooBroad topic index, saving our butts. I think we're probably the main users of it.
WayTooBroad.com/index. Check it out.
No, I haven't talked about it.
Okay.
Dope.
That kind of surprises me. The Good Place.
No one on this pod has talked about The Good
I
Place.
haven't seen it. We've talked about
You
it.
have not seen it?
Yeah, we have at some point, but I don't think it was an obsession.
I've seen like 3 episodes. I've got a lot of life. going on.
It's really good. And
There's so much.
so I wanted to watch it with Kylie a few months ago, and we watched like the first couple episodes together, and she wasn't that into it. What? And I really liked it. But here's the thing: it gets better. The story gets better. I watched the first 2 seasons because those are on Netflix. I have not seen the 3rd season yet.
Same.
I really want to see it.
Yes.
But I watched all of it, and then Kylie, we were like out of shows to watch, and Kylie was like, maybe we can try The Good Place again. And I was like, oh yeah, I'd love to rewatch it after having seen the first 2, especially like rewatching the first season in the light of like what you learn later on in the show. Which for people who have watched it will know what I mean.
No spoilers. No spoilers. I swear to God, you guys.
That's not a spoiler.
No, I'm not saying you did spoiler. I'm just bringing
That was for
pre-warning.
me. That was a warning specifically to me.
Oh, okay.
I trust you implicitly, Ben.
Not me.
So
so good.
Kylie wanted to try it again, and like this time she is fucking loving it. I don't know what changed, but
The world.
we're both. I'm really enjoying rewatching it.
Yes.
Because it's so fucking
I should
good.
fucking rewatch it.
Yeah,
I should
it's
rewatch
great. It's a great rewatch. For anyone that doesn't know what it's about, the main character's name is Eleanor, and she dies, and they're in the afterlife. And the premise is that there's not heaven or hell as we traditionally think of them. You either go to the good place if you're a very good person, and everyone else goes to the bad place and gets tortured for eternity. And she's in the good place. But she doesn't belong there. They made a mistake, because like she figures out very quickly that they either got someone with like the same name or something, like something got
There's
fucked
like a
up with the
premise.
system. Yeah, there's something got fucked up, and she's in the good place when she very clearly should
But
not be, because she was a really shitty person.
Ted Danson is like
Yes,
the
so
guy
good.
running The Good Place.
I've seen like 3 episodes.
And he's
And
amazing.
and
He's
Darcy
amazing.
Carden is also
Oh my
amazing
God,
as
it's-
Janet.
I just don't feel
shit.
like Sarah doesn't feel like you've actually seen them, Erin.
I liked
Yeah.
them. It's not for lack of like not liking them. I just, didn't.
I couldn't stop watching them when I started, and so few shows captured me that way.
Yeah, especially as we get towards like the 5th or 6th episode of the first season, you like can't stop watching it. Even rewatching it, I
need
was
to
like,
know.
knowing what happens, like, oh, I can't stop watching this.
It wasn't them. It was me. I don't think I was in a good place.
Hey,
We'll get in a better place and try it again.
Oh well.
the best place.
God
the best
darn,
place.
God
Watching The
darn
Good
it.
Place.
I'll give it the good space it deserves.
And so she tries to become a better person, basically. That's kind of the premise of the first season, is her, because everyone in the good place is, has, you're matched with your soulmate when you get there, like your actual real soulmate. And, her soulmate was a moral ethics professor.
So no pressure.
And he tries to teach her how to be a good person.
All right, we're getting way
Basically.
too far into the spoilers. You gotta quit.
No, that's like the first episode.
Yeah.
That's the first episode.
The teaching part maybe isn't, but yeah.
Maybe. I think it's like towards the end. Maybe like that's maybe like the end
Okay.
of the first episode.
Okay.
I'm not gonna say. I wasn't gonna say any more
Okay,
than that
cool.
anyway. Yeah, that's just to get people interested.
Suddenly the person I'm worried about spoiling it is on Spoil Patrol.
I don't know what is a spoiler. Maybe I don't understand the like depth and breadth of a spoil. What is the depth and breadth of a spoil?
Well, you tell somebody something that they didn't know was going to happen, and it's like important to the enjoyment of
So
the
the
product.
moral ethics guy teaching her how to be a better person to stay.
I don't think that's kind of like a premise.
That's
The
kind of
premise,
it's
the
kind of
premise,
part
the
of the
premise.
premise.
Yeah,
The
like
premise.
you don't watch that part and think like he's gonna say no. You kind of know at the time that he's gonna say yes.
Yeah, because otherwise what happens to the show?
See, I've seen it. This is like a pop quiz. I've seen it. I told you.
My
So
apologies for being on Spoil Patrol.
So, how far are you with your rewatch with Kylie?
We just finished the first season last night.
Nice.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
When are you going to start the second?
probably after we finish recording.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice. We have watched the 3rd season on demand somehow.
Yeah, I wonder if there's a way I can get it somewhere with our parents.
I'm certain there
Xfinity
is, because
login.
it's got to be the way that we watched it. So
It's on Hulu, but only like the last 5 episodes.
That's dumb.
that is.
Yeah, Hulu does that with like new shows. They like only have the most recent ones. It was the same with Modern Family when I was trying to watch all that.
Mm-hmm. They're tricky.
They're tricksy.
Yeah, we gotta enjoy this golden age of streaming television before Disney locks everything up in their vault.
Oh, yeah. You gotta get Mulan
Oh, yeah, they own
in.
Hulu now.
Yeah, they own Hulu.
Wow.
They're gonna take all their stuff off of Netflix.
They are?
That's what I keep hearing, yeah.
Watch Mulan, you guys, before it
Wait,
goes.
all the Marvel movies?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, I mean, this is all hearsay, but this is what I am
Wait,
hearing
did you
people
say
say.
watch Mulan? Watch Mulan before it's too late.
Yeah, why is it so important?
Watch Mulan before it's too late. What did you ask? Did you ask if I said that? Yeah, I said that.
Yeah,
I said it.
Yeah, making beans.
that's a great movie.
It's a great movie. Molly and I watched it recently. There were some tears shed.
Don't worry about it.
It's fine.
Great movie.
Some more than others.
Watch Coco.
Watch Coco.
I still have not seen Coco.
Watch Coco!
I got his feelings.
Benjamin, why Brown?
I'm sorry.
Watch Coco.
Is his middle name start with a Y?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's hilarious, because it's like, why?
Why, Brown? Ben.
Hey, guess what? Guess what? Hannah's does too.
Hannah, does your middle name start with a Y?
Yeah, it does.
Yeah, we have the same middle name.
Why?
They're the same middle name. Guess what? Their younger brother, his middle name starts with a Y. Guess what? It's the same one. Okay.
Yeah.
All of them have the same middle name?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes.
Oh.
Why?
But why?
Okay. That was a reference to the Y. Ben, you'll
Yeah.
love Coco. You'll love it.
Oh, I know I will.
You'll think it's fucking amazing.
Which one was the DreamWorks one? I think it was DreamWorks. I don't actually know. And which one was the Disney one?
Coco was Disney.
Okay,
Isn't DreamWorks Disney?
No.
the one that wasn't the Disney one was the one that I saw first, and the one that was like produced first. It was like Day of the Dead, or it was something.
I don't know about this.
What?
I've never heard of a different one.
Me neither.
What?
Did you dream this?
This is a controversy. Just open a new browser window without
Are you
breaking
talking
anything.
about, is it the Book of Life?
Yes.
Oh.
You should watch that one and tell me which one you think is better, because I refuse to watch Coco having watched The Book of Life.
No, Coco's so good.
No,
So
doubt it. Doubt it. I just doubt it.
Don't talk about
It's so
this to
good.
me.
I doubt it. I doubt it. It's derivative.
It's not
Of the
derivative.
Book of Life.
It's not.
It is. It literally is a stolen story.
Okay, whatever.
Hey, guess what? Turns out neither of them are DreamWorks.
Okay, who is The Book of Life?
20th Century Fox.
Okay. The Book of Life was so good, you guys.
I've never heard of that.
Top 10 favorite movies of my life.
But
Okay, wait.
Produced by Guillermo del Toro.
Hold on, I got a question.
That's the one that I watched.
I got a question for you, Sarah. Have you ever seen,
this looks different.
okay, actually, now I'm realizing why I thought of this. Have you ever seen the Book of Kells?
Yes.
Oh, I love
Or
that.
The
Yes.
Secret of the
One.
Kells. That's
Secret
what it's
of
called,
Kells.
right?
Yes, that's right. It's so
That's a
good.
great
It's
movie.
so
Beautiful.
It's gorgeous. It's a wonderful. Yes.
Yeah, I love that one.
Love it.
Yeah.
Love the accent in that one.
Yeah.
I love Irish accent.
I love everything, the way the characters are designed, the way the environment is designed. The first time I watched it, I was very stoned, and that was also
Very,
made it like so transcendently good as well. So
Wow.
Transcendently.
I watched it with my family for the first time. It was,
sober.
Was that also transcendently good?
well, it was awkward because I was also really stoned. I'm kidding. I wasn't. I just brought that up to make that joke.
Yeah, no, I got that.
Secret of Kells. Well, great.
Yeah, The Good Place.
Wow.
great.
The Great Place.
Great.
Now I
place.
kind of want to
That's what they should
rewatch
have called
it.
it.
I'm gonna rewatch
Dude,
it.
highly recommend. I'm going to look into where to watch season 3 because we're going to want to watch it once
Yeah,
we're
hook
done with
me up,
season
you
2.
guys.
Yeah, I'll let you know.
We'll let you know.
Give her the hookup.
It's like, it's joke dense in a way that reminds me of a lot of my favorite comedy shows where I feel like it would
Yeah.
reward rewatching. Like there's like all kinds of little things that
Well,
are even
and
just
we
in the
didn't
environment.
even we haven't even mentioned that it's made by the same showrunner as Parks and Rec.
No way!
Michael Schur.
That makes so much sense
Yeah.
in my brain. Yes, of course
Yeah.
it is.
Michael Schur.
Of course it
There-
is.
And a lot of the same writers, like Megan Amram, I know, wrote for Parks
Love
and
her.
Rec and writes
That's so
for
great.
The Good Place.
Hell yes.
I still laugh over the
Joe
jokes
Mandy.
I saw in those first episodes. Like
The what?
The jokes I saw. I
Yeah.
don't know
Yeah.
why I said it like that. The jokes that I alone saw.
You guys probably didn't notice them, but I saw them.
I don't know why I haven't watched it. It's inexplicable.
It is.
It's inexcusable, is what it is.
I'm so sorry. I will do better next time.
Thank you.
Okay.
We'd appreciate You're welcome. All right, cool. Well, then should we go to homework? Great obsession, Ben.
Thanks.
Great, Ben.
Very fruitful discussion.
That's really great obsession. I love that one. My favorite.
Thank you.
Yes.
Okay, Erin and Sarah, what is your homework for us?
Check out your local Parks and Rec, you guys. Here we are talking about how great Parks and Rec is.
Yep.
Find out what your local Parks and Rec is doing.
What are they up to?
If you guys are library fans, you're going to be huge Parks and Rec fans.
Yeah. It's true.
Okay. Everybody check out the programs that your local Parks and Rec are running.
Yep.
Cool. Oh, and how do we, all your other things?
All right. What are the social medias you want to share, if any?
No, absolutely none. Do not find me on the internet.
Well, I would give my Twitter as I remember, and I still haven't been on Twitter since the whole Twitter fiasco.
All right.
And probably won't. So my website's earnburn.com. Check it out.
Nice. Oh, you know what? We should plug a podcast that at least 3 of the 4 of us all really love called You're Wrong About.
Yes! Oh, God,
Yeah.
please.
One of my favorites.
I love them so much.
Yeah, everybody listen to You're Wrong About. Their latest episode was about homelessness. And I'm sure you guys listened to it, right?
No, I'm saving it for the drive back home.
I haven't had the pleasure yet. I'm saving it so that I can actually listen and focus, because this one I've been anticipating for some time.
It's very good. I don't know if I fully finished it, but it's very
There's
good.
a whole article that Michael Hobbs published
Oh, wow.
conjunction. Have you read it?
No.
Okay, so I kind of want to listen and then go read his article, because I know he's been working on this for some time, so I'm very excited.
Awesome.
Such great in-depth journalism.
It's so good. It's so intelligent. And Sarah Marshall's quips are the best in the industry.
And
Absolutely
also,
the best in
her
the industry.
tweets are the best in the industry.
She's just
and
got it
also
going
her
on.
hair is the best in the industry. Is there a hair industry? It's
Which
hers.
industry?
Yes.
Sarah Marshall. All right. Hannah, what's your homework?
Go watch that video with the labs and the otters, which there'll be links in all the things.
Again and again.
Then watch all the rest of them and just, marvel at the beauty of animal friendships in general and how we're all connected and how that's beautiful. And then I guess also go watch Coco and, the book of, what was it?
Life.
Mormon.
Life.
The Book of Life and The Secret of the Kells. Those are all good too. And my Twitter is at Hanthropology. That's also my Instagram. And, what else? Oh, I have another podcast called So Dreamy. We talk about dreams. You can go, back and listen to, there's a dream in our backlog of episodes about Sarah and a sexy seahorse man.
That's right.
And a lot of other things. So listen to that.
It's a dream of my life. I don't know what to tell you.
Ben?
What do you say?
He was like hot.
It was. For Mother's Day, I got seahorse jewelry and seahorse bags. And it is not unconnected.
Did you lick him? Is that a spoil? That's a spoiler.
I don't lick and tell.
That's funny.
Oh, God. Ben, what's your homework?
My homework is to watch The Good Place. The first 2 seasons are on Netflix. If you already know how to get to the 3rd season, let us know.
Let me know.
Tell us, please.
Give me that password.
My
Damn it, that password.
My Twitter is nicely proved Ben. My Twitch is twitch.tv/discogreg. If you want to watch me play video games there.
You do.
That's it. Bye-bye.
Okay. Well, also, our podcast has things. If you want to call us and leave us a
I
message.
just said that's it.
Oh, let's do this.
It's over.
If you want to call us and leave us a voicemail, you can do that at 774-326-0420.
Blaze
Blaze
it.
Blaze it. Our Twitter for the podcast is at WayTooBroad. That's where you can find, for example, the link to the otter video. Our Instagram is WayTooBroad. We also have an email address, WayTooBroad@gmail.com. And if you missed anything that we just said, you can find all of that information at WayTooBroad.com for anything you want. www.earnben.com for anything that you need. Also, if you had fun today, please leave us a review on Apple Podcasts or any other place you can leave a review. And if you tell us how to get it to you, we'll send you a sticker for doing that. So
I don't have a sticker.
Oh, I have one to give you.
Perfect.
Oh, good. Great. Live
Good
on
and
pod. See, we follow through on our promises.
She didn't leave us a review, but I mean, she's
You
a guest.
don't know what I've left.
She's a guest host.
Because you can't follow me on the internet.
That's true. We don't know. We don't know.
Yeah, no one will know. Yeah.
Plus, we give out stickers for, like, writing a review in Sharpie marker on your favorite bathroom stall. I mean, that's a review, so we'll say you did that, and we'll call it.
I can do that.
I mean, Sarah's promoted the show by being here, so
That's
I think
right.
she deserves a sticker.
Aw,
So that's it. So the podcast candle is now extinguishing. Okay, now it's extinguished.
Thank God. We can end it.
Bye.
Bye.
Love you. Bye.
Everybody.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.